I'm going to give it a few minutes. I'm on awfully late. I don't normally come on this late. I'm sure there's a lot of people not doing much right now, so why not? I'm going to share this. I'm sure there's a bunch of people asleep already because they did nothing all day. But it is what it is. On the third transmission video. Okay, that's cool. So, part 3 of my transmission videos. It's kind of exciting. Something new I've been doing. Apparently I'm supposed to explain my sight to people and what I see, and apparently my eyesight's a little messed up lately. I've been wearing my glasses and they're reflecting horribly. But anyways, so this is volume 3 of my transmission videos. I actually have done 4 videos so far because there was a part 2 to video 1. But this is the third of my transmission videos. The last video I spoke a little bit about the manifestation and how instantly it's been happening. The energy coming in on the planet, this and that, and how it's allowing for things to manifest very quickly. So I've been getting over the past week, so basically the point of my transmission videos is to allow what comes in for me as a seer as a warning to be spread to people out there in the community, the universe, wherever, whoever needs to hear this message can hear this message. There's been so many times where things I have seen have happened, or dreams, or vice versa, or whatever, anything with my sight actually comes to fruition. So I've noticed, instead of explaining myself a bunch of times to the same people, I'm going to just start doing videos and let whoever needs to see them, see them. Hi Phaedra, how are you? I've been kind of MIA from social media lately. Kind of doing a lot of work, and then work for myself. But a lot has been coming in lately. Today especially, I was called all day to go live. And I actually came on late because I had to get my daughter from work and I almost didn't go live. And then Ashley spit fire in my ear, like, you know, the little Jiminy Cricket was like, you better go live, because every time I want to go live I don't, and she gets mad at me. So I'm here. But anyways, yeah, so the point of my transmission videos is to explain to you guys what I see as a seer. Hey Aaron, how are you? Missy girl. Because there's been so many times where I've repeated myself to the same people when really I need to get this message out to everybody. So here I am, my third transmission video. I feel like my transmission videos started when I was doing the sun worker videos and calling in the sun workers, and you guys were manifesting and calling in the energy of the sun. This is where it started to begin because I was getting called and seeing, pulling in the energy of the sun. So that's part of my ability. So what I've noticed over time is that a lot of my ability is more of a warning. You either heed the warning or you don't heed the warning. So what I'm trying to do is to get these warnings out quicker, sooner than later. So I've been feeling this energy for maybe the past week. So now when I start to feel an energy, I don't mean an energy coming in. I mean the energy, the situation, whatever it is at hand at this time. So I start to feel it a couple weeks before it starts happening. And then I start to really feel it. And that's when I start talking about it and explaining it. And I'm like, ah! And that's when it's starting to go on. That's when it's happening. Hi, Valerie. Phaedra, I'm doing well. How are you? I'm very good. Thank you. So the last video I spoke about the energy coming in on the planet was reactivating an energy that's already dormant within us and in the planet. Okay, so now this is something I want to speak about connected to the manifestation, the instant manifestation I was speaking about in the other video, because I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. But what I want to explain here is this is something I've been seeing. So when I clear space, when I clear the shop, when I clear my house, I know when energy, this is something I'm going to use to explain this. When energy starts to become stagnant, when it's kind of gathering in places, gathering in the corners because it hasn't been cleared with sound or with healing or whatever. I have my own ways of clearing space. So when I physically see that space needs to be cleared, I sometimes see that stagnant energy actually creates a manifestation, almost as if it's an entity of its own. Okay? So now this happens with stagnant energy. This is energy that just builds up within a space. It could be from doing healings and releasing the energy from people and it just kind of gathering, whatever. It could you could be doing spiritual work and not clearing the space. Or it just could be time where it needs to be cleared. So with my eyes, my seer ability, I start to notice entity-like forms being formed from, I have to take these off because they're bugging me. But so I start to see almost like an entity forming from the stagnant energy. All right, now stay with me. This is what I want to explain. This is what I'm seeing with my sight. So what's going to be happening over the next few days mainly, and this is something I want to stress because everybody's so, and I'm not hating on the full moon and anything like that. I just want everybody to understand the power that's happening at this moment in the next few days. A lot of us are aware, a lot of us are manifesting, a lot of us are being aware of what we're thinking. Okay? There's a lot of people on the planet that are not. And this is what I want to bring to light. So, back to when space isn't cleared, stagnant energy creates almost an entity-like form that needs to be cleared. Okay? Think about that, stagnant energy. Now, think about all the unaware people, the people that aren't aware of their manifesting abilities, the ones that are not realizing their thoughts become form. Okay? That's a lot of people. With the situation that is at hand right now with what's going on, a lot of people stuck in their home, a lot of people not being able to go anywhere, a lot of people are starting to get stir crazy. A lot of people are starting to feel a little frustration, a little anger, a little hostility, okay? Now back to the space having stagnant energy, it creating an entity of the stagnant energy. Now look at it like this. All the unaware people that are manifesting this energy out of their frustration, their whatever these emotions, feelings, things are that they are creating and they are manifesting, they're kind of multiplying, okay? So in turn, it's creating almost like, similar to the stagnant energy in a space, an entity, okay? This is the only way I have understood how to explain this right now. You may not understand what I'm trying to explain here. That's fine. The best way for me to get this out is over the next few days, there's going to be a lot of energy that is magnified. And it's going to feel almost in the sense of paranoia. It's going to also feel in the sense of almost like, you know, when you're vibing, like you're vibing that somebody's hating on you. Or you're vibing that dislike from another. It's going to almost feel like that type of energy lingering around, okay? I don't want you to get discouraged with your manifestation because I think this time with a lot of people at home, I think this is a time for everybody to get in touch with parts of themselves they weren't in touch with before. And I mean that spiritually enlightened, mentally, you know, and that's great, but there's a lot of people that aren't connecting to that. There's a lot of people that are kind of, you know, even if they are aware of things, they might not be able to keep a positive mindset with what's going on. So I just want everybody to understand as a collective, as me as an energy, you know, I read energy, I channel energy, I understand it transmutes, I understand it does not get destroyed. So think about when it goes away, where is it going? What is it turning into? Okay? What you're projecting is becoming form. This is, you know, what, and that form is happening whether it's you creating it or someone around you or someone else within your community. So I just want people to be a little more aware, to understand. You might start noticing over the next few days, and let me know if you do, because I'm already starting to feel it. So when I'm already feeling it, this means it's happening within the next week, within the next time, the short future, you know. So I'm trying to call this as, I don't usually use time frames, but I'm going to say over the next few days, you're going to start to feel, you know, you're manifesting, you're having a good time with it, you're feeling good, optimistic, and then all of a sudden you're going to feel this fucking annoyance and this deterrent energy that's kind of going to discourage you a little bit. And I think that's because of the collective and the unaware people. And it's not all just unaware people, it's aware people as well, manifesting these energies and creating a form out of it. Do you understand what I'm trying to get at here? Is that there's going to be like almost nuisance like little things trying to pull your leg while you're going forward. This is what I want people to be aware of. The next few days. It's a high manifesting time with the full moon, and that it's, you know, the moon's very close to the earth right now. There's a lot going on energetically. I feel like there's a lot going on emotionally with the collective, and that's affecting the energetic level on the planet. So, remember, thoughts become form. Even if you don't realize it, your thought could be a feeling, and you're creating it as a form just by feeling it. And you might not want to think that. You might not have that thought in your mind. But this is why I want to stress, like the last video I did about the instant manifesting, is that you really need to be cautious of not only what you're thinking, but what you're feeling. Because the feeling is the what's instantly happening. Okay? I don't know if anybody's ever watched The Secret, read The Secret, anything like that. The Power, there's a book called that. Very similar. The Law of Attraction. Manifesting, you know? All you need to do is hold on to that feeling. It's more than, you know, they say the thought, the feeling together in one. But I feel like we're in a time now where all we need is that feeling. We don't even have to think about it. It could just instantly happen. Yes, I miss our conversations too, Aaron. Diane, hi Diane, I miss you too. Oh, my room students. But yeah, the next few days, there's going to be, I guess you could call them little troll energies. And trolls are good. But the next few days, there's going to be some paranoia energy lingering. And it's because of the manifesting of the people that are unaware they're manifesting. It's all the hatred feelings people are feeling, the stuck feelings people are feeling. It's creating... Ashley, I just noticed you started watching. I tried to explain this being great. I know you hate when I give warnings, so my transmission videos are warning videos. So I tried to explain how I know you can feel it already. I've been feeling it already. That's why I'm like, the next few days, this is what's going to happen. I want people to buckle up and be prepared for it. But you know how I'll explain when the shop needs to be cleaned, and I notice in the basement how the stagnant energy sometimes creates, it looked to me, in my ability, it looks like an entity. And this is how I know it needs to be cleared. So I kind of tried to explain how the energy that's manifested, yes, mania, the manic energy, absolutely. Paranoia, that somebody's out to get me type of energy. That's exactly what I was saying before you came on. Yep. So now I was explaining how that energy, what the unaware are manifesting, and even the aware, the ones that are stuck in that, I fucking hate what's going on right now, stuck in the news, stuck in this, stuck in that, all the worst case scenario, that's in turn creating almost like an entity of energy that we're gonna have to fucking deal with over the next few days. That's what I feel. I feel like it's like a big cloud of it just coming in, like a fog storm. Aaron, holy fuck, while meditating under the sun, when I opened my eyes, it was a huge troll face cloud. Oh shit. That's cool. Ashley, that's what came out in the reading I just did. Oh shit, see? Yeah. I mean, we were talking about it yesterday too. But I noticed it at work today. I went to work, I was like, it feels weird. I mean, I've been feeling this energy for the last, I don't know, I want to say since Friday or something. Maybe Thursday even. But yesterday and today, I was like, it's weird. There's something weird. I don't like this. But then, all of a sudden, I was like, oh, it wasn't anybody around me. It was me seeing what's going to happen the next few days. So that was pretty interesting. And I think a lot of it has to do, the more intensified because of the moon and everything, and everybody's energy that they're putting towards it. And I'm not saying it's bad. I think that we should still, of course, give the sun equal love. But that's just me. But I want everybody to be prepared for it. And I even pulled some runes. And it's all about, well, that actually was for me. So let me pull more. Ashley. Oh, yeah, but it feels like your brains are frying and being shocked. Yeah. Yep. I agree with that. Yeah, because it's weird. How about I was in the kitchen cooking, and yesterday, this was yesterday. This is another thing I've been noticing. Things have been happening to me lately that are freaking wild. But I'm in the kitchen, and I'm like, what? I thought my daughter was standing behind me. I turn around, nobody's in there. So, but I think that's the I've been wearing, honestly. My Seer ability's been going a little crazy. Really intense. The runes. God. All right. So basically, the runes are saying there's nothing we can do about this right now. When you sense this energy, when you sense this paranoia energy, this I'm out to get you, or this person's going to get you type of energy, that feeling when you start to sense almost like a weird, I don't even know how to explain that, just out of place, real out of place and uncomfortable. Stop. Don't give it thought. Don't give it emotion. Be aware of it. And just don't have any feeling with it. Almost push it away instantly. Acknowledge it, but don't give it the power. Phaedra, media isn't helping, it's just intensifying that energy. Exactly, this is what I mean. So, it's almost be prepared for this, because I feel in the next few days there's going to be a windfall, a heavier mark of that. You're sensing it now, it's going to be more than that. This is what I want people to understand. Intensifying it, also predicting things to get worse. It's all adding to the collective freaking out and the negativity. Yes, I agree with that. I don't watch news. I understand what's going on. I hear what's going on to what I need to hear and know. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? Aaron, Odin keeps getting us up between 3 and 4 a.m. every day since Friday. Whining, pacing, growing. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of upgrades going on. There's a lot of down. I mean, I wake up between 2 and 3 all the time, and lately a lot. But I understand why. There's been some crazy shit going. There's a lot of amplifying going on, upgrading, and I just feel it's a lot of reactivating. There's parts of you that were dormant. your whole entire life, or if not, went dormant when you were younger or when you were born, because they're being reactivated now. And I'm telling you, if you're not connecting to your higher self and with your spirit guides to connect to what is reactivating in you, you're going to have a hard time. Because, I mean, I've noticed it's been happening for a few months now, but it's new, it's different. You know, I've been wearing my glasses lately because my physical eyes are starting to take a toll. But my psychic sight, oh my God, it's never been so clear, on point, vivid. Dreams and waking visions. I mean, I've always had that sight, but now, and it's only been the last few weeks, how crazy it's intensified and how it's almost become this natural second nature to me. I feel like all my life I fought with the problem of listening to my own sight and going forward with it, and then finally now embracing it where I'm not second guessing it. So it's almost like it's skyrocketing. So understand this. Like, I don't know what's happening with you guys and your dormant abilities that are starting to awaken, but you need to connect with them. And you need to, I mean, I have some ideas for a few people, but I'm not them, so I don't know. But, you know, you need to start utilizing them. Phaedra said, oh, I agree. What did you agree with? So, okay, I get what you're saying. Ashley, I feel I can feel the energy empathically before it happens. Yes. That never happened, and it's annoying. I think that's why February was so crazy for me. I felt this coming. Yes, I agree with that. I totally agree with that, because that time I went to your house and sat with you for 5 hours and held space for you, I could feel that in you, that your empath ability was coming back. And I didn't realize until we were talking about it not long ago, that's what that was. But now I see that day, I was like kind of helping you. It was like cracking open an egg. It was like almost like helping it be a little subtler for you so it didn't shock you too much. Because, yeah, you don't like empathic ability. You don't use your empath ability. That's like you shut your humanity switch off with that shit. Me, I'm like, I use it for everything. And it's been crazy. It's been wild. My father yesterday tells me my ability, yeah, it does fucking suck. Well, you gotta, I mean, I could teach you some tricks. It still sucks. But my dad says to me yesterday, he's like, I'm telling him some things that happened. And you know the things because we've talked about it. But some of the things that have happened. And he's like, oh, you're like a canary. What did he say? You're like I posted about it. You're a canary in a coal mine. And I'm like, oh, what? I was like, what the fuck is that? He's like, a canary in a coal mine. He's like, that's, you know, the coal miners, they used to take cages of canaries down there, and when the canary would die, they would know to get the fuck out of the cave because they were gonna die. Because of the gas or whatever. So basically, they're a sign of warning. So, this is what my transmission videos are about. I'm giving you a warning. The next few days, there's gonna be some manic fucking paranoia energy. It's gonna feel like, oh my god, they're out to get me. Oh, they don't like me. Or, oh, they're saying this about this. It's like that type of feeling. I'm not saying someone's physically gonna say that about you. I'm using it as a metaphor. You're gonna feel that type of manic paranoia energy. It's gonna feel hostile. It's gonna feel like, ugh, get the fuck away from me. It's gonna feel like a little nuisance, almost like a little fucking, I don't even want to say troll anymore. I know I said troll before, but trolls are cool. It's almost gonna be like, I don't even know. It just makes me think of when you're going to sleep and your legs sticking out from your blanket, and whatever you think of being that little thing to grab your foot would be. That's what I feel like that energy is gonna be like. I don't know. Annoying. There's gonna be annoying, weird energy. Hopefully it only lasts the next few days. Hopefully if we're aware of it and we understand that that's what's going on, we'll be able to manifest and churn the course a different way. And that's what I can only hope with these videos, right? Aaron, I gotta make your rune piece. I keep forgetting. I apologize. I've been doing a lot lately. But yeah, basically, know your role, connect to your instincts, connect to that dormant capability. We all have it. I mean, if it's not from your ancestors, it's from another lifetime. Like, I mean, it's just wild. It's wild. So I hope you all understand the message I'm trying to get off. And, yeah, be prepared. The next few days are going to... I mean, I feel like if you're prepared, it's not going to annoy you that much. It's almost going to be like, I know what you're trying to do. I see you, and you're going to push it away. I don't think it's going to be, like, bad. And I think that's why I had to do this video now. Because people need to understand your thoughts, your feelings become form, and you need to be aware of that. You have to be aware that unaware people are creating these clouds of icky energy that are going to fuck with us. They're going to be like little pests. So think of it like bug season came early, energetically. Aaron, no worries. We're all in different place trying to maneuver through this strange time. Yes, through this strange time. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more happening. Not just the dormant abilities that are reactivating. There's other abilities that I feel like are resurfacing for a lot of people. And I would like to touch on those very soon. I'm not going to do it in this video. I think it's going to be a separate video. I'm also going to be doing a class on Zoom. I think I'm going to put the tickets out this weekend, and I'm not going to explain what it is until I do that, because I think it'd be really cool, and I think it's going to help a lot of people. I like to utilize this information, and I think it could help a lot of people, so we'll see. So be on the lookout for that. I feel like I'm probably going to end up doing another video this weekend. Maybe I'll do a video about the class I'm going to do on Zoom. It's not going to be that expensive. It's definitely going to be connected to Norse, but it's also going to be connected to things you can do every day. So, it's pretty neat. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. So, I'm going to pull a couple runes before I end to see if you guys need any more warning. But the next few days, they're going to be deterrent-y, and they're going to feel like you just want them to get over with. I feel like tomorrow's going to be a really big day to watch that manifesting. Wednesday, Odin's Day, I always associate with Anzus, his rune. It was one of the first runes I pulled when I first started this video. And that's all about watching what you're thinking, watching what you're saying, not only to the world, but to yourself. So that's something I think everybody should take into consideration, and I feel like tomorrow is going to be one of the biggest of days. So today being the 7th, it's the beginning. Tomorrow is the 8th. So I want everybody to understand tomorrow is going to be the most pivotal day for manifesting. The energy is going to be extremely strong, extremely quick, fast acting. Be careful what you're saying to yourself. If you're not saying anything good to yourself or for your environment, don't say anything. You know what they say. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And also tomorrow being the 8th, infinity, think about those things you want to put in the infinite universe and the manifesting power of 8, because 8, I feel, it does a lot. And I think there's 8 people watching right now, so that's a nice synchronicity. Aaron, while I don't plan on leaving my house, so more working on me, it is. Yeah, that's all right. That's what you want to do. Go outside. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. Earth. Do some earthing, Take a bath with rose in it, So, Yeah, you should use your Odin candle if you haven't used it yet. It's Odin's day, and it's, let the transmissions come in. I feel like a lot of people are going to get a lot of information tomorrow. Write it down. It might seem like nonsense. Write it down. Like, I feel like something's coming in right now. My face is like... Holy shit. Give me a second. That was weird. Blah. Just me channeling some seer ability. I get funny when my face gets weird. Should have seen us, me and Ashley, the other day. You can't, though. That's our private stuff. Oh my god. So, the transmissions. Oh shit. Alright, so I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna pull one more. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, let me read this comment before Aaron says, well, when I say house, I mean our big yard. I have used Odin's candle. He has helped me get through some of this distance learning stress. Awesome. Well, yeah, because he's all about wisdom and knowledge, so I'm sure Odin's great for that. So, I pulled some runes on to highlight. Now, back before I talk about that, I want to just stress about how tomorrow being 8, I want you guys to manifest, working with the ability that is reawakening within you. If you want, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. You don't have to do anything against your will. I think tomorrow is a great day for instant manifesting. I think that if you want to connect to your higher self, your spirit guides, that tomorrow's an amazing day for that. I feel like it's going to be the most potent out of the 3 days I'm giving you this warning about. So maybe just be more aware of the energy that's lingering around. Do some kind of protection work before you start doing your work, your spiritual work, magical work, anything like that. Even if it's setting intentions with your guides and ancestors to help protect the space, lighting a white candle for purification, or even gray for neutralizing negative energy. Of course, black is a great protection candle. I think that's very prominent because I feel like this lingering annoyance, manic energy is going to be very strong tomorrow. And it's almost going to try and get you into a frustrated mood. So be aware of this when you wake up in the morning. Maybe tomorrow is going to be a good day to connect with the sun in the morning. If you want to go back and watch my sun video, I feel like that might help because I feel like out of the 3 days, tomorrow is going to be the most pivotal. Because you also have to think the third day is going to be the 9th. The 9th is all about completion. So, with that being said, today is the day, the 7th, becoming aware. Understand this energy is here. It's starting to deter you from manifesting for your highest and best. So, tomorrow being the 8th, the second strongest day of this manifesting period, I'm calling it, with what's going on, please be aware that those annoying energies are going to try and deter you. So stay in a positive light. Stay with, if you can't think of things in a positive light, try to have no thoughts at all through the day. Be quiet, be silent within your being. Connect with your being. You don't have to talk or say anything for that. Become one with yourself. Selenite is going to be a great stone to connect with your higher self. So if you have selenite, that would be a good thing. Because the third day, the 9th, is the completion. So I feel like the 9th is going to be the day that things finalize. Whatever you're manifesting tomorrow, whatever you're creating, whatever you're trying to put out and bring back to you like a boomerang, be very clear about it tomorrow. Or try not to speak too much so you don't get, things you don't want back, Because on the 9th, I feel like you'll start to see a return or you'll start to see a match of energy. you'll start to see, even if it's not full force, you're going to start seeing it integrate and come into your surroundings. I was like, what word should I use for that? It depends on what you ask for, really. Your surroundings, your being, your whole, your spiritual practice, whatever it may be. But I feel like that's how you're going to be. It's just showing you'll be on the right path if you're connecting with that at this time. I feel like that'd be the best thing to manifest. Because if you're manifesting this dormant ability within you to help you understand it, to help you work with it, what could go wrong? That's something new you're learning about yourself in this time. That's something you can start to dedicate yourself to and put faith into. Save faith. That's what I wrote down when my face got all funny. Save faith. So like I feel like that's about you. It's about you. It's about saving the faith within you. So the faith within you is that ability within you. I think a lot of what's going on right now, I have my own theories. I have my own hypothesis of things. Some of you may know that. It's not something I'm going to speak about on a video, but I will say, please heed the warning of the manifesting and understanding what this dormant ability within you is, because it's just going to help you move forward. Phaedra, I've been playing outside with the kids and Peter, throwing the football and taking in the sun. Such a mood lifter. Absolutely. Especially when people aren't used to being out and doing things like that. Definitely, for sure. It helps you realize what you're missing. But yeah, I will be at work tomorrow. But I like what I do. I have a lot of fun doing what I do. I heal people all day without having to touch them. So that's nice. But yeah, be aware. Tomorrow is going to be a very heavy, potent day for manifesting. If you guys have any crazy, wild things that happen, please tag me, hit me up, whatever. I love hearing those stories. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the runes say, integrate the torch within you. Allow it to happen. Allow the transmissions to come in. You'll start to see the even exchange of energy, because you're putting it out there. So devote yourself to yourself, like Odin did, because tomorrow's Odin's day. He gave thyself to thyself. He hung on the windy tree for 9 long days, 9 long nights. But all right, what do we got here? Lindsay, today's walk through Roger Williams Park with the kids. We encountered 1 turtle and 1 red-winged blackbird. Awesome. Hi, Inez. Oh, I've been having a lot of bird scenarios happening. A lot of them. But, yeah, so be careful what you're manifesting tomorrow. Remember, it's a very potent day. Let me know how you feel and what's going on with everybody. And I think this is going to be it. I got to go to work early in the morning. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. But keep your torch lit, and happy days, happy manifesting, peace, love. See you soon.